All right, this is it. It's showtime.
All right, fine. We'll do that.
Did it spook you, Experimentor? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's over! No, it's only just begun. Welcome in, everyone, to more Diablo 2 Resurrected with our boy Steve to the power of 6. This guy right here. Dressed as the Doom Marine with the biggest axe we can afford. We're going after Mephisto today. The last 2/3 of Act 3 are what we have to do. I think we got the eye already. I think we need to get the brain and the flail and all that stuff still. But still, yeah, we'll probably get to Mephisto in a couple of hours. I mean, look at this. We have, like, most of the quest log already filled out, right? Right. Yeah, last time we streamed this, I was getting very sleepy. So I had to call it early. I apologize for that, but I'm not so sleepy now. Turns out getting some actual nighttime rest does wonders. 22 to 45, 15 to 35. Required strength 70. So I guess the giant axe is what we're going to go for next. But I need strength of 70. Our strength is currently 62 with all the bonuses that we have from charms and such. Let's see. 3 to strength, 3 to strength, 1 to strength, 1 to strength. So 8 of our strength points comes from just the charms we've got tacked onto our helmet or stapled onto our skin. Do I need this? Why do I have this? Oh, yeah, because we had a dude. And the dude died, probably. Maybe I was waiting for him to level to 19 before I gave him this, but he will never use it now. He's super dead. We have Vanji. There is no one else. There are no other mercenaries. Until Vanji dies, of course. So we'll just get rid of this. And unfortunately, you can't unsocket something. It's really silly, but that's just how it is. Devilas, welcome in. Yeah, Riz and I are doing fantastic, actually. We just completed our first year of being in America together. And that means there's 2 more years to go before she can apply for citizenship. But yeah, we're doing very well. We have enough of our finances are figured out. We have... she's been working. She's gotten a raise at her job that she deserved and not just like got just as a matter of course. So that's really nice. She cooks for us. I cook for us. We drive around town and have nice little adventures. Yeah, we're having a great time, actually. I'm sorry to hear it's so hot over there. I am fortunate in that I have ceiling fans and air conditioning, so I don't really feel it so much. But yeah, there are times when I go outside and I start to bake before I think, should I mow the lawn today? And it's like, nah, I shouldn't mow the lawn today. I'll just let it overgrow until it's just an endless amount of grass and trees and bushes. But, you know, at least it's better than having heat stroke. So, yeah. Yeah, we're doing all right. Holding this bridge. We're currently playing Diablo 2, which is I think it was from 1998 or 1999, something like that. One of my favorite games. I really enjoy Diablo. It's just your fantasy hack and slash kind of game. They did remaster all the visuals, so everything looks really nice. You can zoom in on the action here. See this giant axe my barbarian has. My cool wizard man. Oh, Legacy of the Void roguelike mod. Okay, I was like, what does LOTV mean? There's so many games with so many acronyms that I've just completely lost track. I don't even know anymore. Like, what does LOTV mean? What? like Diablo 4 had an expansion called Lords of Hatred. That'd be LOV, and then there's Vessel of Hatred, VOH. But that's not what you're talking about. I figured it out eventually, though. We got there. Yeah, time differences are an ever-present problem. I try to go see Garlips when he streams, but it's usually my mornings, and I'm usually home, and I'm usually working because I work from home. But still, it's like I usually have to focus on work, so I can't really participate. And sometimes I have to think, so I can't really listen in because it'll just disrupt my thoughts. But yeah, I try to support him as much as possible. He's a good boy, he is. This mana restore has actually been very good. I haven't needed any mana potions. Is that what I put on here? Yeah, I put 2 skulls on this axe. Definitely been useful. A hose pipe ban. That's crazy. I know that it's not like... Hold on a second. Molly, did you open my door? Molly? Did you open my door, baby? My dog just opened my door. She's like, hi. Now she's running away. Go close my door. Just a moment. Anyway. Yeah, hosepipe ban would be very difficult to implement here in America, is what I was going to say. People would just use it anyway. And I'm sure there'd be countermeasures, but then it'd be riots, probably. Yeah, it is pretty surprising. Like, honestly, like, I'm only running 2060 Super on this machine. And I bought it, like, 6 or 7 years ago. Or whenever I bought it. It was definitely, like, just before COVID. Because that's why I bought it. But, you know, there's, like, 50,000 or 5,000 models of video cards now. I mean, I'm, like, several generations behind. But I really haven't wanted for more computing power or anything. I feel like it's pretty arbitrary in order to get, like, bigger and stronger machines nowadays. Especially if you're only doing it for ray tracing. Fucking waste of time that is. It's okay. It's not hard to confuse me. My brain likes to go the wrong direction first before it finds the right direction. It's just one of the ways that my brain works. Okay, wait a second. Oh, I gotta kill these guys. Just a moment before I can look at the map again. Unless this is where I need to go. This looks like it's actually quite important. There's lit torches, braziers in front of these totem poles. Totem poles? That? No, it just takes us to where we got the waypoint. So then do I need to... Because this is just one great big green box. No way out there. But I do need to head further south. Where are we? The Great Marsh? I cannot remember how to actually go through this dense-ass rainforest. Lawn is beyond saving. Oh. Well, I mean, it will grow back. Or at least it should. I know that we can't kill our grass. It just won't die. You know, the winters usually devastate it, but then it comes back. But I know you have roses that you'd like to take care of, too. My mom's got a rose bush on the side of the house that also doesn't really deteriorate or die or anything. It always comes back. And we don't water it or anything like that. It's not like we take care of the yard. It's really just whatever nature gives it, that's what it gets. So... riveting axe chopping action. Oh, good news. Today we bought Metal Gear Delta, Metal Gear Solid Delta, I think it's what it's called. I think that's the full name of it, which is the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. So that is on board. We are going to do that after this, after Diablo 2 is done. I talked about it Monday, and I just want to make sure that I reiterate that it is on deck. It's not just an empty promise. I've been making too many of those lately, and I don't like it. For example, I said I would play the Diablo 4 season on stream after this, but honestly, I play that all the time off stream, so I feel like I would just be doing more of what I'm already doing, and I also don't feel like we're here for Diablo all the time. I think Diablo has been a great experience to come back to, and I still play it offline, but I don't really want it to be like the mainstay for the channel. Hopefully Vanji stays okay and healthy besides that poison. Doesn't look like its health is going down. Oh, I see. Yeah, exactly. Like the power supply for my computer is about the size of a. It's about the size of like a couple, like two croissants mushed together. What is that comparison? But yeah, I see what you're saying. The very low wattage required. Back in our day, or sorry, back in my day, we had to have powerful computers to run Diablo 2 at 800 by 600 resolution. And we liked it. More pixels, crunchier graphics, we said. Yar! Like kick the basket. You never know what pops out of a basket. This crude chainmail was hiding underneath that basket. Crude chainmail. Speaking of never know what's hiding, I recently started going to r/abandoned on Reddit, and it's just pictures of like interior shots of abandoned homes and hospitals and stuff. It's crazy. I've never really known that that's what happens to houses sometimes, but you know, out in the sticks, out in the middle of nowhere, a family just sort of like vacates and never returns, then it just gets abandoned. It's crazy because it looks like everything just like people just like up and left their home and then just ran away. You can still see like cards being played on a table, plates set. Of course, I guess it could be like a horrible accident could have happened. Family vacation gone awry, that kind of thing. But they're interesting pictures. Yeah, Delta will happen. I've done Metal Gear Solid on the stream before. I know what I'm doing in the game, although I don't remember like all the tips and tricks and stuff. I will definitely get through it. We'll definitely have a good time, and I can field all kinds of questions about the lore and all that. Though the lore is deep. And I'm very much the kind of person that only follows the lore as presented in the game, and I don't make up like fan theories and stuff like that. I find that like just really nauseating. So some people, like for example, and this has been said by id Software developers, Commander Keen is one of id Software's very first games, way back before Doom, right? So it's a fun little tongue-in-cheek thing that they say that Commander Keen is the grandfather of Doom Guy. id Software has confirmed this, but it's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's not actually true. It's just they think it's funny, and they just say it is. But then people are like trying to draw lines, like hierarchy lines from Commander Keen to the guy from Quake and Doom Guy, and it's like, come on. It's just a silly joke. Don't go that far with it. Just like the whole Daisy thing, like Doom guy had a bunny named Daisy that died when when the demons came into Earth or whatever, and that's why he's so angry and unstoppable. It's like, no, that's not why he's so angry and unstoppable. He's just a guy. He's just a guy going against all odds to survive a demonic invasion on Mars, and he makes it somehow, like I said, against all odds. But then Doom Eternal comes out and, like, actually, he's a long-lost member of an ancient celestial warrior society that has a mix of magic and technology. Okay. But for 30 years, he was just a guy. For 30 years. From, like, 1992 to 2002, which is, like, 20 years. But, you know, he was just a dude. Actually, no, 2016. Yeah, 2016. That's when the Doom remake came out. He was just a guy. So, you know. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not going to go too crazy on, like, fan theories and lore and stuff. I will just state everything that happens in Metal Gear Solid as presented, so that we can all follow along with the story. And it's the beginning, the true beginning. Metal Gear Solid 1 would be the game release beginning, but the true chronological beginning is with Big Boss, who is the Metal Gear Solid 3 protagonist. So that's nice. You'll get the story from the beginning. Your fan theories of the Dark Wanderer is actually Diablo? Well, hold on to your butts, because that's true. We've seen it already in the beginning of Act 3 for Diablo 2. We've already seen it. It's not a fan theory, it's canon, baby. Canon like a camera. I am so lost in this fucking jungle. I hate Act 3. Like, I was watching a speed run of a Barbarian being played through, and it's funny because, one, they only use jump attack. Two, that's hilarious to watch. Like, the angriest Barbarian is just hopping from enemy to enemy, squashing them into the dirt as much as possible, as fast as possible. What was I do? I got Howl for a reason. And then I don't want Taunt, and I don't want Shout. No, I have Shout. It's Battle Orders that I want, because that's a straight buff for 35 seconds, and improve life, mana, and stamina. But I can't get that because I'm not level 24. Is that correct? I'm level 23. So what can I do? I can give myself even more Axe Mastery, or I can give myself even more Concentrate. It can be like my best friend Orange Juice. From Concentrate. You get it. I don't accept phone calls when I'm streaming. I actually don't accept phone calls pretty much at all. I feel like I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one, but I don't answer the phone. I just straight up don't answer it anymore. I'm done. Now, there's, of course, some caveats to that. If my mother calls, I will answer it. If my wife calls, I will answer it. If my brother calls, I will answer it. That's about it. I have friends in real life, but we don't call each other, so there's no reason for me to say I would answer it if they called me, because we don't call each other, we text, like grown-ups do. But largely, whenever I get a phone call, it's going to be a salesperson. Even though I've done my best to avoid apps, to avoid putting my phone number out there unnecessarily, I still get, like, salesman calls. Especially ones, this was hilarious to me, especially ones that are like, hey, you looking to sell your house? And it's like, well, if I sold my house, where would I live? Not our problem, bud, but we can give you premium deal on selling your house. Uh-huh. All right, well, it seems like if I were to sell my house, I would probably just want to buy it again. So, probably not. I don't think I want to sell the house. The funniest part about that, though, is that my father and I share the same first and last name. So, I'm getting these phone calls when I don't even own the house. So, somehow, these mortgage companies will have gotten my phone number just by my first and last name, because my father will have downloaded every app, gone to every illicit website, and not have any kind of idea for internet security, and I have to take the fall for it. Hey man, would you like to sell your house? You know, just stop living there and live everywhere at once. Like a homeless person. No. No, I'm pretty sure you can't give me the value of this house. I'm just dead sure you can't. So no talkies. We're done. Also, if you have kids, don't give them your first and last name. It just complicates taxes, it complicates everything. Especially nowadays, with how information is hoarded, purchased, and sold. Yeah, exactly. Like, I remember, like, grocery stores used to, like, calmly ask, hey, can you give us your email address and phone number? And then you can get this cool discount card that, you know, we'll have sales, and you can use it for sales in the store. I'm kind of like, no. I don't want you to have my number just so that you can give me deals. You can give me deals right now. You can just go ahead and give me the coupons. We don't have to have this middleman nonsense at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only reason you want to do that is because you have an ulterior motive that you're not willing to share with me. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take some healing potions. And leave the rest. I'm the maid. Yeah. I'm paid to answer the phone and then also hang up on you. I mean, I do feel for these people, though. I mean, when you're a salesperson, well, one thing, don't be a salesperson. The other thing is, you know, your job is to get attention, hold attention, and then try to sell something to somebody who probably doesn't want what you're selling. I went ahead and took a potion there because that fire breather guy was definitely going to damage me. I can replace that potion. I know I've been here before because the map is already discovered, but I don't know where on this map I haven't been. Yeah, my armor is much better. Gather around, children! I'm gonna ask you all some questions. Of course, the implication that I'm murdering children is terrible. I apologize for that. I don't even need that bonus defense. I just wanted to scream at them. Okay, let me just take a look at the old map. We've been to that purple destination there. There's some holes in the map over here and here, so heading further south is probably the way to go. Let me just make sure I've gone everywhere I could possibly go to the north. And it definitely seems that way. There's no breakage in the tree line on the map to give me any misgivings about where I've been. However, this spot here definitely seems like where I should be going. Because going down to the south goes back to town. Going back to town is a regression, not a progression. Because there's the town right there. So we will go to the north. We'll go where Jon Snow went. We'll get our black cloak. We'll become a Knight of the Watch. Yeah, for our info, it's like... I don't understand how it's so profitable to get our information. Remember when you used to have a phone book? I remember the phone book, the Yellow Pages. And the Yellow Pages would be like a treasure trove of information for these companies nowadays. Because they would just be able to open the phone book and get your name and your address. They would just have it. It's right there. It's right freaking there. 28 to life. +1 to dex. Getting a little closer to having throwing axes again. Like, I don't even know if the Yellow Pages exist anymore. Ithrune! Thank you. I'm gonna drink a potion for no real reason and get a potion. I'll grab that experience shrine. Huh, it seems like once that fire enchanted guy died, everyone died around them. Yeah, it's just weird that there was a time, like, you could go to any phone booth. The phone booths, the ones that you put a quarter in to call somebody, and there would be, like, a complimentary phone book right there that somebody's probably ripped all the pages out of. And you could just, like, call somebody. Just if you know their name, go down the directory, find their name, call them. What a nightmare time to be alive, am I right? What is this? Shout. Impending danger improves the defensive rate. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was. Wait, oh, this is my stun, and then I have... Oh, that's right, I have leap. So, fun fact, in the Arcane Sanctuary, if you have leap attack, which I don't believe has a range increase-decrease based on skill level, because the guy who was speedrunning the Barbarian... He would just leap from one end of the screen to the other. Like, he would just pick a far point on the map, jump with leap attack, and then be there. Just long jump all the way from a standing position to about, like, 500 feet away. I gotta kill this dude. I can't let them sit around here and breathe fire on me. Hold your ground! The Lost Boys are here! Wow, looking through the phone booth out of boredom is definitely a mood. I like when I was a kid and I would like take a bath or whatever, I would read the back of shampoo bottles. It'd just be like polyhydrocarbonated dioxide. I'm just like reading the damn thing. But then I just loved to read anyway, so it didn't really matter. Actually, could I leap over the river from here, or do I not have... Impossible? Steve to the 6th power! Come on! Not impossible. You have big, strong legs. You can carry your body over there with a jump. Don't tell me impossible. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm going the right way now. So our main skill that we're using is called Concentrate. And I'm not going to make another orange juice joke. I just can't. Now I'm like, do it anyway, coward. No, it's fine. I won't do it again. And it basically helps us with our ability to hit, improves our attack rating by 60%, damage by 75%, and our defense. Huh. Wow. We are very defensible then. 100% bonus from defense for that and this shout. I guess it's because we are uninterruptible when we use concentrate. So when we do get interrupted, the defense bonus takes place. So I'm just gonna have a very, very strong axe swinging arm. That's the build. Just how many times can I swing the biggest axe possible to kill the smallest little murderers possible? What's actually worse, going back to the ads and salespeople and that kind of stuff, is the fact that instead of improving in any way, they just decided that they're going to just plant salespeople inside retail stores where you're shopping. And they know that if you're shopping, you probably have money, probably. Especially in the electronics section. Hey, man, what kind of phone service do you have? Or what kind of internet service do you have? They walk up to you and like, I'm just there to buy a video game and get out. And they're just like, what kind of services do you have? This one guy thought I was Canadian because my phone service is from Canada. And they were like, oh, dude, you're Canadian? I'm like, no. And they're like, huh. What? How does that? Huh. But then, and I just left them, and they never made a sound because I didn't help them any further. But it was nice to just, confuse them and then abandon them. Shift left click to equip. Let's get these health potions in our inventory, in our belt. Why? I want to put it in my belt. Shift. Oh, I'm holding control. It's my fault. That's what it was. My fault all along. I don't need these. These can just be drank as I move through the swamp. So many things. I guess I can talk to Ormus. What you got, Ormus? What you got, Ormy? Big giant axes. We will definitely use a giant axe soon. How about Herotley? What you got, buddy? Prepare my big axe. We'll use this. I don't have enough free space. Well, that's because these potions are in the way. This had +9 to energy, but it's ethereal, and it definitely wasn't going to last forever. So this has +4 to energy, but it has more defense, and it will last forever. 74, 88, 90, 88 butt width. Attacker takes damage of 5. That's a 6 to dexterity. Do I need that dexterity? No, I don't. I mean, that's thorns. Anybody who strikes me will take damage. We'll hold on to this in case I need dexterity again. Put it in ye old stash. Oh yeah, I read somewhere earlier this week that ye old is actually pronounced the old. It's just that they didn't have the alphabet icon for the TH sound back then, and they just used the Y. I don't know if that's actually true. But it would make some sense. For all I know, that could have been some AI slop garbage, just, searched for placed on the internet to get maximum viral ability. Also, we see the thorns already taking effect because all the little gold swirls when they attack me. That's them taking the 5 damage that they earned, that they deserve for attacking me. What's that? A sapphire. I will take it. I hate Act 3. This place sucks. I mean, it's not as bad as the maggot lair. That place is the worst. But you know, maybe it's... Ooh, I gotta get out of that. Surprised I didn't actually take more damage than I did. Yeah, this place has... Like, just, it's very difficult to find where you're supposed to go. Especially when you have the winding roads that are split by the river in between where there's no bridges and you can't get across easily. Ooh, a rune! It's so cool and sexy, just like the maggot lair. I don't know about sexy and maggot lair being in the same sentence, but hey, I'm not here to yuck your yum, buddy. Some people like bugs. I get it. Speaking of bugs, I've been wanting to go back to Legend of Grimrock because that's a fantastic dungeon crawler and I really like it. Everything is like handcrafted and purposeful and it's beautiful. And I have Legend of Grimrock 2 I have not played. Legend of Grimrock 1 I did beat on stream like 4 years ago, back in the before times. Very good game, and I'd love to play it again. And the reason why that ties in with bugs is because you can be a bug person. So if you have like a deep-seated need to be a bug person, there are very few options available to you outside of like playing A Bug's Life on the PlayStation 1, probably. But you know, playing Legend of Grimrock is an option. So the more you know. Inventory is always going to be full. I don't need these mana potions. I'll just drink that. A brand new bone wand! I'd hit the applause button, but I needed to fight that guy to save my life. But here we go. The moment when Axton remembers he doesn't actually play Necromancer right now. Getting a new bone wand means nothing. So there's a war cry. There's a war cry for the Barbarian that actually does damage. It's like an AoE, you just scream the enemies to death. And I think Act 3 is the inspiration for that skill. You just get the ability to scream all of these little guys to death. It's so frustrated. Just... We found the kid bin! Yay!
This holy blade does not belong in the hands of the Zakarum.
Quest complete, but we're still behind on the brain and the flail and so on and so forth. I've done well, and I'm a noble hero. See, Loath spell. 10% chance to cast level 3 Nova on striking. Not on getting hit, but on striking. That's not bad. +1 to life tap, +1 to raise skeletal mage, +1 to golem mastery, +13 to energy, +5 to mana. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm just gonna sell it. I don't need to hold on to it. I don't need that either. I have all these charms. I'm like that Lucky Charms guy. The leprechaun. You know the one. So I have 8 sections of space. But I don't need these. And I don't need this. I don't need these either. Let me just clear up some more space. While Ormus gives me something to put in my bags. Plague Grip. Bonus to attack rating, strength, lightning resist, fire resist, and bonus chance of getting magic items. Probably better than this one. 49 to attack rating, 1 to strength. I still get the bonus to strength, the resistance, and all that other stuff, so do that one. There we go, for a 12 whole squares. 12 whole squares to choose from. And we're going to take a short break, so I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Be right back. A true ladies' man drips all the time, I think. I don't have any other plans for today. Everyone fucking left me. I should head back to my room, I guess. Dang, whoosh. Can you not point that light at my face? I've got a wicked headache as it is. See, he loves it. He's like, woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Say another word against you. Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
It's me! I'm the child snatcher! Ha 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 ha! That's what's mine! You fools, you fell for my clever ruse of being generous and charitable. Oh god, no! Yeah, make it real steep so I can go all the way down. That's where I want to be. That's right, yep. Do I have... Oh, I can kick my... I can kick my legs! No! Nate, no! Cry like a baby! Where? 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 I'll lay there and think about what you did. Alright, here we go again. We are running and gunning now. Tired of these fools. That's one. Yeah, alright, that's what I wanted. Give our progress. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to admit today that I am a furry, and I'm also stepping down from my position as Prime Minister of Japan's government. Myself and all of my Diet Cabinet members as well. We're a fur gang, you see, and we just want to go live our lives, so see ya, and then go meow and leave the room.
The wind, it's nice.
Hey Mama, what's our objective? All this old machinery is broken now. I think we can only manually. Got it. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig.
That's awesome. I'm gonna get so many drugs. Watch out! Rank 3. Sterilization. She sterilized us.
Be like the biggest story of the year? No.
Hi.
I'm okay? That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that... Son of a bitch. Hey! Should have seen that one coming.
You never see it coming.
Here we go! You are so meaty. How are you? How'd you get to be so meaty? Wishing Star. I haven't seen this one yet, I don't think. Just jump through Ultimecia. Holy, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Reflect on your childhood. No, Renzo Kukin. Fuck you, Mom. You can't make me go to bed anymore. I hate school. Fight me in the bedroom. What now? What now, huh? Oh, what you got? Oh, whatever. Time to loop, yeah. How do I loop this night killer?
We have a problem. We have more than one, I think.
Oh, good. I was starting to worry this would be easy.
We have very little time for chat. We need to work out a plan.
There's nothing here that can't be solved with a few pints of ale, a nug, and a team of exotic dancers. Did you get that list, Demon?
Dun, dun. Oh, we're going in a circle. We have entered circle territory. Oh no. Really? He's gonna kill me like that?
Mind the gap.
I think we're more or less on our way out. Most of the RPD has been explored. Except for the clock tower part. No, no. I don't anticipate traps here. God damn it. It happens every fucking time. It happens every fucking time. Why would this room be trapped? This doesn't make sense. Don't people live here? Why is this room trapped? Okay.
We want to know.
I know I've been up here before, but something just makes me feel like I should check now that things have changed. And it shouldn't be dangerous in here. I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. I can summon here. Oh. Hi. Okay. And it sucks to live here. Red Cliff is just full of cliffs, and that lady is just staring at a wall.
So many people.
It's showtime!
And we're back. Welcome back. Me? Why, thank you. Me? Alright, so Gidbin is not done. That quest finishes with Ashira. I forget we need to go talk to the mercenary leader in Kurast. Fun fact, the Gidbin is a weapon you can get in Diablo 3 for the Witch Doctor. Which, if Kuros is not a place that breeds witch doctors, I don't know what would be. Look at these big swords. Too bad I don't use swords. I am beyond and above swords. 8 slots. What am I wearing? 8 slots plus 3 to strength. Plus 2 to strength and attack rating. 9 defense is better than 2 defense. And I believe the attack rating will cover for the loss of 2 dexterity. $92, 12 to life. Whenever I say 12 to life, it sounds like I'm talking about prison time. I promise that's not the case. Guy's doing 12 to life. Alright, back to the Flare Jungle. Back to this hell pit. People live here. I am a sword and it's killing my family. Right, welcome to the Flare Dungeon. That's the staircase down there. Actually, I never really thought about it much, but it's kind of funny that they built such an intricate staircase going down into a dungeon. Oh, my skin hardens, huh? Nice. Drinking potions. Sucking them down. Still taking damage. Kind of hoping there's like a waypoint somewhere nearby. Also, welcome in, Shinabi. Welcome in! And so for those who have just joined us, just a repeat of the announcement that yes, I do have Metal Gear Solid Delta, and it will be on stream after we're done with Diablo 2. I will be playing the PS5 version, because I don't really want to push my computer's luck. Oh wow, a shrine that's it's just a town portal? It's a town portal shrine? Really? Really, really? Get that mana potion drank down. I just think it's funny, like, a town portal is not an uncommon item. It is very easy to find a town portal scroll. We just found a town portal scroll, and even if that's not the case, there's waypoints, there's so many ways to go to and from town and whatever dungeon you happen to be in. Metal Slug is awesome. It is an awesome game. I'm sure I own some variant of Metal Slug on a console somewhere. I like me some Metal Slug. It's one of those games that feels like you could just do better. It doesn't really feel like it's unfair. It feels like, hey, you know what? You just needed to jump over that grenade that one time. But you could have seen that grenade coming if you were paying attention. Might as well drink that mana potion. But no, my current short-term plan is to do Metal Gear Solid Delta, followed by Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, which I think is actually released on Steam now. I think you can play that on Steam. I won't have to whip out the PS3 and play the HD collection. Or was it the PS4 that has the HD collection? Whichever console it is. So we can go straight to Peace Walker, get that story, and then go to Metal Gear Solid 5, which is the direct conclusion of that saga. That saga. Excuse me. The games aren't terribly long, but it'll feel that way with how long all the cutscenes are. And how absolutely obtuse the lore is. We'll probably stop a few times and have to like go, you know, it's like you're on a road trip and you go to the gas station to pick up snacks and stuff, and you're waiting on somebody to get out of the bathroom. That's what it'll feel like. You know, we'll have been on the road through the story, and we'll just call him Steve. Steve has to go to the bathroom, so you pull over. Everyone's got their snacks and their drinks, and they're like laying him out on top of the car, waiting for Steve to get back in the car already. Steve, what are you doing in there? That's what it'll kind of feel like. Metal Gear Steve. Down even deeper to the Flayer Jungle level 2. Those little fetish guys, they're flayers, fetishes, whatever you want to call them. They share both names. They can dig a hole, I will say. They can dig a real hole. Soul killers are what these guys are called, but they're all the same. I'll just drink that. Get myself some mana back. Extra strong, Gore Venom the Dead. Well, now you are true to your name. I'll take that bone wand. It could sell for a lot of money. Maybe. Yeah, I look forward to it. I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 3 in a while. Probably 5 years. Since I believe this is my 7th year streaming. And I think I did Borderlands for the first part of my first year. And a couple months of Dead by Daylight. And then I was like, but my name is Axton. I should probably play the game where my namesake comes from. So I did that. And then after that, I'm like, well, that didn't turn into a career. So I'm going to try playing something else that I like. I could be a speedrunner. I could be a speedrunner for Metal Gear Solid 2. I think that'd be all right. But first, I'm going to do the entire lore run, you know, and have fun with that. And I did. And then I ended it with a couple of speedruns. And after like 2 speedruns, I'm like, how do people speedrun all the time? How do they do it? How can they do it? I don't know. I have no idea. It's just there's so much of the exact same thing happening. I can't do it. There's no variance. There's no personality except for my own, which is lackluster at best. I don't deserve that. Actually, it's not. I have a great personality. But my point is, I don't know how to keep speedrunning. How do you start over again and again and again for more than a day? Like, once I did it the second day, I'm like, I cannot do this. I will tear my hair out, and I'm bald. So there's just no hair to tear. I'd have to dig under my skin to find the follicles, and that would just turn into a real bloody mess. So, you know, I instead of doing that, I decided I would play other things, and I chose Borderlands. So I played that for a while. And right around the pre-sequel is when I gave up on that, because I don't like the pre-sequel all that much. There's too much claptrap. There's really bad map design. So then I went to Borderlands 3, which is my favorite to play, but I just got so tired of that too, so I moved on. I just kept moving around. I mean, the same exact game content. I'm not saying replaying your favorite games. That's what I do all the time. But the same exact game content. No variance. One accepted meta solution to the problem. And then, like, you could lab it a little bit, maybe, and find, like, my buddy Ed the Rando found a huge, like, time saver on Silent Hill. There hasn't been any new tech in Silent Hill 1 for, like, 2 years. So when you found that, it shook up the Silent Hill speedrun world, and everyone's like, oh my god, this is so cool. And it is. It is cool. I just don't have what he has that lets him continue to play Silent Hill 1 for, I mean, ever since I've met him, like 5 or 6 years ago. He's been playing Silent Hill 1. Enjoying how empty the Flare Dungeon level 3 is. This is what I want in my Diablo games. I want to just kind of run around a little bit. I don't actually want to complete an objective or anything. Dang! You know what that means? More strength. And I believe that means we can finally get the giant axes. And we are now level 24. I think we can, yeah, let's go take a look at the giant axes. Oh, I love watching speedruns. I have no problem with that at all. I think that's great. I think the amount of time and effort they put into the speedruns themselves is incredible. So it's just a surprise to me that I don't like doing them. Like, why can't I do it? Why? Let's see. This is 22 to 45. This is 13 to 35. This is much more damage. But it has no real bonuses to it, so we'll hold off on that. Let's see what Heratli has to offer. And maybe Ashira has a giant axe as well.
Yes.
Or we can use the Victorious Great Axe of Measure, which gives us bonus mana after each kill, but we require 39 dexterity, which means we could probably get it if we put on the other vest we have with the +6 dexterity. But the damage is really low in comparison. 12 to 30? No, I don't think so. Like, my favorite speedruns to watch are Super Metroid. I love Super Metroid speedruns. I think they're great. I played a lot of Super Metroid myself, and the game naturally lends itself to speedrunning because of the hidden timer that if you beat the game in under a certain period of time, well, if you beat the game in under a certain period of time, it tells you that you did it. That's basically it. Never mind the fact that, yes, you can see Samus in a swimsuit or whatever afterwards, but my point is that they were like, hey man, you did it really well, really good job. You beat the game in this period of time. And not many games, even during that era, had that going on. People were either speedrunning on their own as a hobby, or they were doing it with a game that I don't know that also has a in-game timer. Yeah, these guys don't last long under this axe, that's for sure. Crown Shield. Oh, that must be for a paladin. It is for a paladin! A paladin only. What's in the box? It's Kalim's whole ass brain. Of course, that's where he left it. He put it in this box and he's like, where did I put my brain? Oh, that's right. I left it in that box at level 3 Flare Dungeon. Jeez, is there egg on my face? I really can't tell. I don't have a brain. So that's part number 2.
Hello. This is most fortunate. Khalim's brain knows Mephisto's weakness. Place it in the Herodric cube along with Khalim's other relics. The eye, the heart, and the flail.
Okie dokie, weirdo. I'll put this brain in the box. Just like you told me to.
Good day.
We have here Nef, F, if, Al, Ral. Okay. And we only have the one waypoint to the Great Marsh, but I think that's closer than having to leave the Flayer jungle. And we have a stamina potion we can use to help us get back on track. Yeah, I think the other thing about speed running for me is that I would always explain what's going on and why I'm doing it. So, like, with multiple speed runs, I feel like a broken record because I continue to explain what I'm doing and why. And I feel like if I don't do that, then someone new is going to come in and they're going to be like, what are you doing and why? And I'm like, well, let me tell you. I guess I forgot this Bramble Hulk. Stamina potion has already expired. Oh, and for those who remember that I used to stream some Diablo 4 a while back, I think I may have fixed my stuttering problem. Not my stuttering problem. That's something that's probably never going to go away. But there was a problem with the game that it would just like freeze up for long periods of time. And I think what the problem was is that I just had too many things running in the background. And I don't mean like OBS. I mean, that's going to be a given considering that I was streaming it. But I think like NVIDIA was running in the background with like its little data thing that the card comes packaged with. And a couple other apps. Things I don't really think about. So I turned them all off yesterday. And I started playing again, and I was quite surprised with how well things were running again. I was like, okay, so maybe that's what the problem was. So if I want to stream Diablo 4 again, that would be the way to do it. Jesus Christ. I know I need to go here. How do I get there? Okay, okay. We're not off track. I thought maybe I was off track. I hate Act 3. What I really hate about Act 3 is exactly how sexy it is. I mean, it is moist. It is super damp, you know? It's really easy to move around inside Act 3. I'm not sure if this is speeding anything up. I probably should have just gone back to the Flayer jungle or the Flayer dungeon and just come out the other way. Okay, so it was a dead end over there. Oh wait, no it wasn't. There's more up that way. Oh my god. This is not better. This is just not better. That and hut would get old pretty quickly, as I feel like it already did. What about this way? What about this hole in the forest over here? Okay, that's it. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now what about this way? Can we get a waypoint? Yes, we can! The Flare Jungle waypoint, it's here! Nothing in the stash? It's just empty? Really? I am not hitting these guys at all? Ah! Man, that fire hurts. That was very nearly a death. Just out here in the middle of nowhere. Not even fighting a boss. Yeah, if we manage to die today, if that's what happens to Steve 6, then there will be a small delay in the next coming stream as I have to rearrange where the PS5 is and get it set up for streaming again. But I also need to finish Astrobot before I move the console into the media room because, well, I really want to finish Astrobot, and right now it has to happen. So. But yeah, once we get back on track with stream schedules again, then we'll definitely be on Metal Gear Solid Delta speed. And by that, we are actually back on track. This may be the end of the actual jungle section. Hopefully. Maybe. Hey, Vanji, could you move out of the way of the trap? No? Alright, well, just come with me if you can. Champion Doom Ape. Meet your doom, Ape. Alright, things are going to be a little bit better now because we're no longer in the forest. These maps are basically just long rectangles, much easier to explore. No river running through it that I have to go around sometimes. I don't know why that is. Sometimes I'll, like, attack an enemy, they'll freeze and shatter, but there won't be any ice cubes on the ground, indicating that they've frozen and that they were frozen and that they shattered. Maybe it's a setting I have turned on by default, maybe. Yeah, it's a good thing we have 100 vitality, because we would have absolutely died to one of those shaman that we just fought a little bit ago. I was just thinking that when I played Diablo 2, back when it was released, I never played Barbarian. Except for the occasional throwing axe Barbarian, which most people would tell you not to do. And I'll agree with them. Throwing axe Barbarian is fun in the first act, but not so much in every subsequent act. Plus, you know, building strength and dexterity just splits your stats up too much, and yeah. It's not optimal. Don't do it. You can do it, though. It has been shown that a throwing axe Barbarian can absolutely work if you have the right throwing axes and other gear to make it work. But my point was, I couldn't get Barbarian very far because there just wasn't much to do with the character. And I'm really feeling that now. There it is. I was looking for a waypoint. I'm really feeling that way now because even though I'm using a skill every single time I swing my axe at some enemy, it's just the same axe swing animation that does the same exact kind of look. 3 to mana? And the bonus to fire damage. I mean, like with the assassin, you have the combos. With the sorcerer, you have the magic system at its, you know, in its entirety. With the necromancer, you have summons. With, at least with the Amazon, you also have like different like weapon strategies. Using a bow versus using a spear or a javelin. I'm gonna get rid of some of these. I was really holding on to the damage charms because I feel like that's just a natural bonus to everything else that we're doing. But it's taking up a lot of space, and I hit pretty hard. I'm alright. I'm alright. Oh, what does Armus have for weapons? Nothing! And you have nothing as well. And that's right, we're not going to upgrade to these. The axe looks gigantic, and I think that would be really cool, but the damage is so much lower than our current axe, it wouldn't be a bonus at all. But you know, this Crimson Maul of Shock, 30 to 43 damage. We don't have any points in club or maul specialization, so we would actually lose damage and attack rating. Plus, we'd be swinging slow. It's no good. Okay, I believe the exit is up here in the northwest. Just north. Now I want you to imagine killing a whole swarm of bugs with a giant axe. Just swinging it broadways to slam into a bunch of bug bodies and knock them all over the place. Take that mana potion. I just used one. Die, Sexton! If that's your real name. Curious, actually, does the Barbarian have Yeah, they do have Spear Mastery, and they have Polearm Mastery. Thank you, Vanji. Appreciate you. Yeah. We need to go to the sewers, don't we? In the sewers, yep. Oh, sewer levels. Where is my helmet? Well, I'm poisoned, but I no longer fear the cold. So, you know, I got that going for me. I think I'm at the point where I just want to run to the stairs. I'm not going to level up anytime soon, and I probably won't level up again before Mephisto. Those are not the stairs I want. Those are the stairs that go back to the top of Upper Crust. But, you know, maybe there'll be a waypoint nearby or something. Ooze Razor has teleportation. Take a look around real quick. Just a brief look. Yeah, so there's like 2 entrances, and that means 2 exits to the sewers. And this is the exit that's the northern part. See, we went down there, and now we ended up here. I should probably get back down to the sewers. There isn't a waypoint up here in the immediate vicinity. I think I could leap over this. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Got nowhere to go. I lied. Yeah, I put a point in leap. I don't remember why I did that. Let me take a look. I'm pretty sure it's because I needed something later on. Oh yeah, whirlwind is down there. I have to have leap attack and concentrate at the same time to get whirlwind. So I had to put a point in leap. And leap only improves in range and distance if you put more skill points in it, which, oh, it's just leap. It's just leap. Imagine putting so many points in leap. I'd be like putting points into find potion, unironically. Like, no, I just really want to make sure I can always find potion. Really important to me that I always have a beverage. Hold up. What's this great axe? Oh, it's this. Got 3 sockets on it, though. It also has normal attack speed. What's this? Let me find out what this jewel is. Plus 9 to maximum damage. I could have put a better skull there. Let's switch it up. I can even put another skull there. Just really add to the health and mana drain. First off, now I can use the axe. And then, what about this? We have plus 7 defense, 20 poison damage over 2 seconds. That's actually pretty strong. Usually it's like 20 damage over 7 seconds. So now I have a poisoning, high damage, mana and life stealing gemmed great axe. That's at least a little higher in max damage than what I was using. I could have made something even better, but I just really wanted to put on the big axe. I wanted it. It's a big old axe. Now I'm ready to go. The sewers! Oh, it swings so much faster. There's a huge difference between slow and normal attack speed. Ugh. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this is really, really slow. Like, I'm doing the slow run. I ain't heard of no speed run before. What's that? Speed run? What's that? Health Shrine, and nothing else over here. Get all the baskets! No baskets survive! It's a huge basket tragedy! Basket pieces everywhere! I still, like, to this day, I don't think I've ever gotten over the fact that they just made Leap a whole ass skill for the Barbarian to have. A rare balanced axe? for when we get enough dexterity in order to use balanced axes again, which may be now because we have this chest piece. It is not. We need 57. This only required 39, so we need like almost 20 more dexterity. But we will hold on to this. Cruel Slayer balanced axe. Finally! The sewer's level 2. Oh, is that a rare scimitar? Blood Croissant. Scimitar. 3 to 9. Very fast attack speed. Increased attack speed. Life stolen per hit 15%. Chance of open wounds. 15 to life. All resistances 15 plus 4 to light radius. That's 17 to 18. This is 3 to 9. Oof. Well, I don't rely on you for damage anyway. Khalim's heart! Ugh! Finally! Let's get out of here. No, I don't want to go back to the Flare dungeon. Put that back in shared. And this also stays here. I could lose one of these. 16 to 20, this is 15 to 18. There we are. Deckard, when you get away from those town portals, I'll talk to you. Alright, but I didn't make, like, the best axe, did I? I just kind of made a axe. Yes, I found Khalim's heart. Aren't you impressed? And now we need the flail, which I believe is an upper crust. And then we can finally go into the Durance of Hate and fight Mephisto. And get out of Act 3. If I survive. Which, I mean, I might. I feel like if I defeat Mephisto handily, I might just end it there. Because I feel like we've done this before. And I'm a little itching to get to Metal Gear Solid. And it's not going to look any different. It's not going to look any different. I am still going to be swinging an axe. And we defeated Mephisto with the Warlock on hardcore. But we'll see. Like, I mean, not Mephisto, sorry, Bale. Kick the basket! I do love how the baskets, like, just get, like, shredded and thrown all the way across the ground. Wait, this is where the waypoint is? Hey! Actually, you know what I should do? I should set this to concentrate. Remove Q from here. Put that to bash. And yeah, that way. Yeah, because I'll just always concentrate. There's no reason for me to have that as a right mouse button. I always want to use concentrate since it will make sure I guarantee a hit. Or get as close as possible to a guaranteed hit. Back to Upper Kurast. Yeah, even if I don't have mana, it'll still be a normal attack. And the Upper Kurast waypoint. Oh my god. Travancore and then Endurance of Hate level 2 is what's next. Feels like we're actually getting somewhere. Fuck Act 3. I mean, Act 4 is significantly better by comparison. Much shorter. The peril is much more perilous. Oh, but when we do start Metal Gear Solid, I do want to maintain a schedule for that. It's not going to be useful. So you'll see me online a lot more often. And I've also mentioned in one of the Discords that I'm in, I would really like to go back to Persona and play some more of that, especially since P4 Remake or Revisioned or whatever the hell it's called is coming out soon. But I want to do it like with a challenge, so it's not like the same as what I did before. I want to let the AI companions actually just make their own decisions. Like, I'll have no say in what they do. They either will or won't heal me, depending on how they feel about it, how they're programmed, which I have no input on. Let me take a look at the log again. Search for Kalim's flail in Travancore. Beware the High Council. Okay, so I know it's not. I know it's not down. It's not like in a secret dungeon or whatever. I just need to continue on into Travancore. Yeah, the way Persona works, and I think even the SMT games, but I'm not 100% sure because I didn't play them. Your party members have their own AI set. Like, they will do what they're supposed to do. So if someone needs healing, the healer will use a heal spell. You don't actually have to tell them to do it. But of course, being the control freaks that we all are, I absolutely had to have control. So I always just took control from them. But I'd like to see if I could beat the game with just being able to control Joker. Or maybe I'll start with Persona 4. Since the new one's coming out, we could compare the two. We'll see how I feel about it. Gutshank the Cursed! You're dead now. No more worry of a curse. Ooh, a yellow light belt. Also, wizards. Suddenly wizards everywhere. Here's Travancore. And what's this light belt got going on? Defense 3. Lightning resist 23, fire resist 20, poison length reduced. Alright, so Travancore, I believe, is like... It shouldn't be as big as the lower and upper Kurast. It's like, you're basically here to fight the council, so you're on your way to fight the council. Here they are. And there's a handy well nearby. And I know the council's around here because we have the quest log update. Kill the High Council. my magic buddy is dead! He couldn't handle all the Hydra Flame! No! I thought I trained him better than that. No! Well, he's dead forever. I'm having a hard time standing in firewalls. But they're having a hard time surviving these giant axe hits. Alright, Gelib Flamefinger, if that's your real name, prepare to die. Kalim's flail. Fork Ice Fist, Cold Enchanted in Stone Skin. And that's the council down. Poor Jav something. I can't remember his name. He is dead forever. We will never see him again.
Ridding, yes.
Kalim's Will has been crafted. It is a flail 1 to 15 damage, 50% increased attack speed, plus 40 to attack rating, adds 1 to 40 lightning damage, 6% mana stolen per hit, 6% life stolen per hit, 50% damage to undead. And we're going to use it once. It's going to break an orb, and then that's it. We'll never, ever see it again. Not until we play the game again, of course. Buy those.
Yes.
See. 10 to 35 plus 2 to max. 9 to maximum damage. That's 22 to 54 damage. $148 defense is pretty high compared to my 90, but I still need more dexterity just so I can continue to wield my axe. So that's just that. Masterfully done, hero. You used the cube and the instructions just as I told you. Amazing.
Me to waste time with you, so I'll get right to the point. There is a very special book which you must find for me. It was written long ago by a sage known as Lam Essen, who studied Skatsimi magic and the effects of the prime evils on the mortal world. The Black Book was lost when the children of Zakarum took over this land. Now you must reclaim it without delay. Its knowledge...
Oh, are you the guy I gamble with? Refresh. I love that these refreshes are free. Circlet? 31,000? We have 106,000. Nah, I'm alright. That plate armor might have been good, though, if I wasn't so refresh happy. Hey! Boo! Hey! Boo! Hey! Hey! Boo! I should sell Kaleem's will to this guy. He seems like somebody who knows how to do stuff with stuff. I'm kind of hoping a rare version of this Great Axe drops. I mean, it's only 7,000 to find out, right? Yeah. We got 18,000 gold, 12,000 gold, 5,000 gold, and it wasn't worth it at all. Oh well. Oh well. Do I have anything to put away? No, I do not. Back to Travancore. With the flail.
I can't.
You can. With this. Oh boy. I really can't. Ah! Sorry, my wife spooked me a little bit. These champion Dark Lords have actually been the strongest challenge so far, outside of Duriel. Now that I have them more in the open, I can dodge their nonsense. I genuinely thought I was going to die. I should avoid dying. Yes, at all costs, really. Dying is bad, okay? As they say. Yeah, we just eat meteors. Doesn't matter.
I need a key.
We don't have a key? Wow. Alright, this is the place with the waypoint. So I will at least make the effort to find this waypoint. Devil Bang the Wraith, undead, extra fast, super dead. You know, speaking of undead, this game does one of the things that I kind of like. When you have a club weapon, it does more damage versus the undead. Because they just take it, right? They're not trying to dodge. They're immune to critical hits because, you know, you can lop off an arm and it won't bother them at all. But if you have like a gigantic crushing weapon, they're probably going to get munched with with the weight of the and the force of the weapon itself. It's also kind of a holdover from D&D. Undead tend to have weakness to crushing or bludgeoning type damage. I like seeing that kind of stuff. I imagine it would be very difficult to stab a skeleton or meaningfully impact it with a bow and arrow. So, like I said, I completely agree with their assessment that it shouldn't be able to affect the undead very much. Also, just remembered I do not have a mercenary right now. I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to stay raw with this. Okay, there's the exit. We're going to get the waypoint, though. It's easy to walk past all these chests because they're fucking invisible in the dark. Money! So we adopted the poison to give us a nice green glow to see by. It's actually a lesser-known Diablo 2 trick. Purposefully getting poisoned is actually a good thing. It's like having those, oh, what were they called? My brain says Nutriglow, but it's not Nutriglow. Those watches from, like, the late 90s that had the green glow. You'd see it in the dark, and it was awesome. Because we didn't have cell phones that lit up like the sun. Indiglow. Indiglow is what it was called. Ooh, a rare plated belt. 12 slots. More potion slots. This is a crazy upgrade to have right here. Defense 13, 5 to strength, 17 to mana, fire resist, and repairs its own durability. It cleans up after itself. We have 2 more strength now. Isn't that great? That's great. Isn't that great?
Hello.
Yeah, it's a crazy upgrade because you can't even buy a plated belt from these vendors. They just don't sell them. I guess we should go ahead and get ourselves another mercenary while we're here. We're almost to the end. We could probably use the help. They should probably have a sword. You can put something in there. They should probably have some kind of armor. And I can't afford that. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. I can afford this. And I'm sure we have a chest plate that we have in the stash somewhere we can hand over. We have a gambling problem, so, you know. Oh, wait, don't I have to pay for the mercenary as well? Don't they need money? Like, that's the whole trade? Like, I have to give them money for their services?
Good day.
Oh, they're affordable, though. Well, let's see. Chilling armor. Acquired level 24, and they're level 23. I'm level 20-something. I'm level 24. Why aren't they level 24? Why aren't they as good as me? Why not? Well, assuming they don't level up between now and Mephisto, I'll probably just go with Ye Old Enchant with Jelani here. We'll take that.
I'll put that to good use. I can't use that yet.
Why not? Required strength 63. Your strength is only 59? Ah! Fine. Fine. Have this. For $2,000? That's pretty cheap, man. You must really want to charge naked and screaming at Mephisto. Like, we didn't even pay that guy. He just ran screaming, charging into Mephisto. The money is... Oh, look, we have plated belts. So I was wrong. You can get plated belts here.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Okay, and then 10k left to get some chest armor. I'm just going to give him some out of the stash. The 88 with thorns. That's what I was wearing. Hey, mercenary, this smells like me. What you think, Jelani? Good, right?
I need a key.
Jelani, do you have a key? Come on, you don't have a key? Man, I need you to have a key. Why don't you have a key? Have you ever thought about that? Like really just took it in and wondered, why don't I have a key? What am I trying to keep locked away? You ask yourself. Oh, okay, I didn't see that little door on the map right here. And here's the waypoint. Oh, I never put anything in your weapon, did I? I do have a chipped amethyst. You getting attack rating is probably like the most wasted thing I can do for you, though, so we're not going to do that. I mean, you attack with mostly spells, so you probably don't have to worry about attack rating all that much. Let me head back and get a gem real quick. 5 to 8 fire damage. I mean, will this actually help you at all, since all you do is cast magic? I don't think this will even help you. I'm not giving you anything. I take it all back, Jelani, if that's your real name. Oh, we got firewalls again. And lightning enchanted. Jelani's dead. Actually, it's not firewalls. It's just the hydras themselves that are, like, setting up the fire. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? Take a breather. Think about it. Kill Mephisto and all of his best friends. Right, load them up one at a time. Ah! Those are firewalls. Take out these Bloodlords first, I think. They're the easiest to lower the DPS I'm taking. Or I would, except that one ran back into its house. Don't pick that up. Don't put that in your mouth. Okay, so now it's just me and this guy, who has an aura, and is lightning enchanted. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I can feel it.
Let's head back home, because I need to get potions again. I had to keep dousing myself in healing potions to put the fires out.
Stay a while and listen. Greetings.
Viscous crystal sword. No, it says vicious. I knew it said vicious. Let me get my rejuvenation potions. And I'm not going to worry about another merc. I don't have the money. Or I don't really want to spend the money. I'm really cheap right now. I want to be able to gamble. But not, like... I mean, I'm gambling with my life by not buying merc, sure. But I mean, I want to buy material goods at random outcomes. There's a key! Get that key! You get back here, you! do I miss like 3 times when it's like attack rating? Chance to hit is 82%? Oh, never mind. My dexterity is probably just really low. In the interests of keeping my life, I will instead try to have a TP up so I can abandon the fight if I need to. Don't go too far. Don't you do it. Alright, and I have rejuvenation potions if I really need mana. Chances are pretty good I'll have a loss of health as well to refill, so I'll just do that. All right, Mephi. I know you're over here. I could do this all day, or at least until I run out of healing potions. Yeah. Riveting gameplay. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why after Mephisto, whether I live or die, I'm going to just stop here with the Barbarian. I don't know if I can make it any more interesting or compelling than what I'm doing right now, outside of just like leap attacking and speedrun strats. This is what Diablo's gonna look like. This is what Bale's gonna look like. This is what Isuel's gonna look like. So if I do another Diablo 2 hardcore run, it will not be with the Barbarian. Right around the corner. Wow, look at the drops.
I can't carry anymore.
Vidala's Barb. Arcana's Head. Barbarian. Precisely. Precisely. Soulstone. This Warhammer? No. But I think, isn't Whirlwind like level 30? Yeah, it's level 30. That's 6 levels from now, or actually 5.1. But hey, these items are going to be in the shared stash. They're going to be usable by any future runs that I do with other hardcore characters. Level 30 is right around the corner. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I can't use this at all, even though it's a really nice hammer. 24 to 42, knockback, cold damage. I don't really like knockback. It says 84 defense, fire resist, damage reduction, and requirements down with a socket. Bone carapace. Yeah, I mean, the entirety of Act 3 was just me left-clicking on every little munchkin that was running up to me, and it's like, you know what? I don't want this to be what Act 4 is also. I don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of it. In fact, I think I'm just going to delete the entire guy.
Yes?
And nah, I won't delete him. Steve 6 will live on as a proof of concept. What to do with hardcore characters that are not fun anymore. Besides, his journey's not done. He needs to get Lam Essen's tome, right? But yeah, so next stream will be Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is a HD remaster, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a 1-for-1 remaster. A lot of the people that I've seen on Blue Sky or Reddit were talking about it being like, this is just 1-for-1. This is everything. I remember everything exactly as it was. And they were complaining about that. They were complaining. They were like, this is exactly what I wanted, and I hate it. That's not a verbatim quote, but that's kind of how it sounded. Because so many people were like, oh, they changed this, they changed that. I believe this doesn't change anything. And people still weren't like, wow, amazing. But that's okay. I don't really listen to their comments and such anyway. I just enjoy Metal Gear, and I will enjoy this for sure. It'll be a good time. Let's gamble. The last of our gold. We will gamble it on... you! And you! Hey! Ha ha ha! 10 to 35, lower damage. Increased attack speed, which is fast attack speed would be nice. That makes up for a lot of things. Attack rating and 6 poison damage over 2 seconds. 6 poison damage. Hey, my axe now matches my armor. It's green and I'm wearing green. Amazing. But yeah, so that'll be it for Diablo 2 on stream for now. I do appreciate you watching and hanging out and cheering it on and all that. We will... I mean, I don't know if we'll see Diablo 2 again anytime soon. We're going to be doing exclusively Metal Gear for a while. But I do appreciate you guys like enduring it and maybe even enjoying it, watching some old school Diablo played with new school graphics. So, but with that said, I am going to pop off. It's a little early, but I don't want to spend the time getting the PS5 in here, hooking all that up just to play for like 20 minutes of Metal Gear Solid Delta. So we'll see it next time when I'm streaming again, which will probably be sometime next week, because I will be doing, I'm doing some stuff at home first, and I also still need to work and some other things, but yeah, we will get on it as soon as possible. Stay tuned to the Discord if you want to know when exactly it's happening. I put my live notifications there. I do not post live notifications on social media because I don't follow accounts that do that. I mean, yeah, if it was like somebody I knew and they were like, I'm going live, I'm not going to unfollow them for that. But if it's somebody I don't know except through social media and all they post are going live posts, no thank you. I don't need that flooding my timeline. And I just imagine many people feel the same way. And if not, fine. I still don't want that stuff flooding my timeline. I will not flood your timeline with it. But with all that said, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out and